I have shoplifted at least $5,000 worth of makeup. I hate my boyfriend and I'm pregnant with our second child. I want to leave. Welcome back to the Neeley fam channel. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me video and I'm going to answer some of your juicy confessions. So I'm like so excited to hear what you guys are going to say. This is going to be good and I will have all the products linked in the description below. So everything I use you'll be able to buy if you like it. The first thing I'm going to do is take my hair down. I'm probably going to put it in a pony though so that I can like focus on my face. I'm just using this very basic CeraVe. Don't forget to do that neck. Next, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Brightening Youth Glow Primer. This stuff is amazing, and it's like a little sparkly. Just a few drips is all it takes. And now I'm gonna wet my little sponge, because if this isn't wet, it's not gonna work. Look how much bigger the sponge is now. But I'm gonna grab my phone so we can also pull up some confessions because this is gonna be juicy. I also realized I'm in my pajamas and I made pancakes for Harlow this morning, so they're literally covered in crap. We'll start with the first confession and then we'll get into the makeup. First confession, I recently started dating my gynecologist. How does that work? This genuinely, this should be a movie. Like that is literally like a Nicholas Sparks movie, but maybe not. It's just, how does that even happen? This is the It CC foundation. I think the color is medium. Honestly, it's not really matching my skin right now because I'm getting really pale, but when I have my tanner on, it's pretty good. But I'm honestly probably going to change foundations back to my Giorgio Armani. After I do my foundation, I'm usually like a freak with my Q-tips and I always have to like trace my eyebrows to make sure all the foundation is off. All right, let's find another juicy confession. At one point, I thought I had feelings for my husband's best friend before we got married. That right there is a challenge because if you're still gonna be hanging out, like that would be so hard. Like if you're married, but then you're like attracted to your husband's best friend. But I guess at the same time, like my best friend was like had a thing with my husband, like made out with him and stuff before me and my husband did, obviously. Like they met first and then like I married him. So I don't know, I guess it's like same vibe. Also, I'm tracing my eyebrows with the Anastasia brow pencil. And usually after I do my brows, since I brush so much, I usually take off some of the foundation. So I usually just kind of trace my brow. Ooh, this is a hard one. I'm scared to go into a poly relationship with the guy I'm in love with, but I don't want to lose him. It hurts to even think that he doesn't even want to try being exclusive with me, and I don't know if I'm good enough. I know you didn't ask for my advice, and that's your confession, but if it were me, I would leave. Because if he loved you like he should, he would even ask to be in a poly relationship. Right now, I don't have my lash curler broke, so sometimes I'll curl my lash with my fingers. And this is mascara I've been using. Maybelline Lash Stiletto. Been using this for years now. It works great. Okay, there's another confession that is a juicy one. I know my friend's dad isn't her real dad and I can't tell her. He eats me up every time I see her. Oof. Wow. Why can't you tell her though? Because like if it were me, I know it's hard, but if it were me, I would be like, hey, I can tell you something, but you don't just tell her, you tell her with the receipts. Or if you don't want to specifically tell her, this is such a good idea. For Christmas or for her birthday, you buy her the 23andMe or the Ancestry DNA kits and just give it to her. I'm like, why am I smiling? This is like evil. That's not evil. But I'm like, this is a way to tell her without you actually having to tell her so that someone else has to. Give it to her and then she won't know. Oof. I effed my friend's boyfriend behind her back. She doesn't know and we're still best friends. I feel like I need more context on this. Like, why did you do it? Number one. Number two, were you sober? Because that makes it worse. Like, do you take that to your grave or do you tell them? Because it's like, you're gonna lose your friendship if you tell them, but you may always feel like a POS if you don't tell them. What is the boyfriend saying? Is he hiding it too? Do you guys have like a pact to not tell her? But also, if you're best friends, then why would you do that to your best friend? Did the top mascara. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I just do an up line. This is supposed to lift your eyes. And then I usually do like a little bit in the middle, in the corners. I took a cookie from my roommate's cookie jar This one makes me laugh because it's just so pure. I remember my sophomore year, I had like 3 roommates. Loved them all to death. But I remember 2 specific instances where I was like so mad. You know when you're just thinking about something and you're like, oh, this sounds so good. I just can't wait till I get home so I can have this. That's basically what happened to me. One of the times was my Diet Coke. I had like just enough for like 1 more cup. And I was like I was walking home, like just went to tennis practice, just went to class. I was like, that's all I was thinking about. I was like, I cannot wait till I get my Diet Coke. I knew there's just enough left for me to have 1 cup, and I opened that fridge up and there was no Diet Coke. The bottle was sitting empty in the trash can, and I was like, I'm gonna lose my mind. Another time was I bought like a whole thing of tortillas. I literally used 3 of them. And then I went on a tennis trip with my team. I came back and there was like 1 tortilla left in the bag. It was like a 24 pack. I was like, who the hell is eating all my food while I'm gone? But I feel like if it was just 1 cookie, that wouldn't be a big deal, honestly. What happened? I'm gonna boo-boo. Do you need some? Oh, beautiful. Next, what I'm gonna do is use my Saie bronzer. This is light bronze. I love the company Saie because their makeup products are clean, and I'm trying to slowly switch to clean makeup. Mainly want to get my forehead, blend in the neck. We always want to blend in the neck. Okay, next confession. Sometimes I wish I didn't get married so I could travel more. I feel this, but also like, why can't you still travel? Is it because finances? Like, you can still travel. Go travel, especially before you have kids. I have shoplifted at least $5,000 worth of makeup. That is crazy, you guys. I have never actually shoplifted in my life. I am way too scared of getting caught, but also just because, I mean, I don't want to. But damn. Also, sometimes I want a little bit of an extra lift on my eyebrows, so I was just looking at them in the mirror and I'm like, is this brow glue I'll use, and I'll just like brush it up my brows. Oh, this one's kind of sad. I'm having a baby this week and I'm absolutely terrified I won't be a good mom. I think every single mom ever has that fear, and I think you just have to know that like you were meant for this baby. Like God sent you this baby just for you, not for anyone else. And you were meant to be this baby's mom. The fact that you're questioning that you're gonna be a good mom means that you're gonna be a good mom. And now my brows are a little bit more alive. Got another juicy one. But first, use my blush. This is my Saie liquid blush. I'm obsessed. I usually just put like, oh, that was kind of a big dot. I usually like smile and like do a dot there and then a dot there. It starts out like this, kind of scary, and you're like, okay, what's gonna happen? You just gotta keep dabbing it. I hate my boyfriend and I'm pregnant with our 2nd child. I wanna leave. Oh my gosh. The most simple answer is just leave. Doesn't matter if you're pregnant with a 2nd kid. Like, your happiness is gonna make you a better mom, a better wife for someone else, everything. So if it were me, I would just leave. See how that's like subtle? It's not like it's like crazy. When I first put it on, I was like, woo. But then once you blend it, it looks so good. Okay, I literally just got a package from Saie like yesterday with their highlighters, and I'm so excited to try these. So I'm gonna try one. It's the first time using it. I don't know if I just like squirted out. Well, that was probably a lot. And I usually do like my nose. I do like the top of my lips. I do the inner corner of my eyes. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is an interesting one, you guys. I have been catfishing a guy and I'm trying to break it off, but don't know how. Either you just ghost them. Number 2, you just say, hey, like, this just isn't working for me anymore. Okay, now I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. Sometimes I'll put it in the lip as well. This is the Babe Lash Plumping Lip Jelly. And I just tap it. Tap-a-roo, a little rub-a-roo. Confession. I have fantasies about watching my wife with another man. That is so interesting, because I'm like, do you not get jealous? Like, I definitely don't have fantasies of my husband with another woman, because I would literally cut his balls off. Well, those were some juicy confessions. Now I'm gonna go in with my butter gloss. I kind of change my glosses depending on what look I'm going for. This is kind of like a pink nude vibe. There it is. I'll do this look every day without doing lips and stuff. Like, the lips is what makes it more intense. Let me change my clothes real quick. Okay, well, I am all ready to go now. I have this turtleneck on from Bohm. I'm like literally obsessed with all their clothes lately. So I'll link some options for you guys. But all these products are linked in the description. So make sure you check all of them out. They're so great. This is what we got going on. Here's a close up of the makeup. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. All right, well, I love you guys. We'll see you later.